Hi, I'm currently sitting on the floor, so I need people to tell me if the sound's okay and stuff because I'm currently balancing my very broken phone on a box of wine. Because I've been drinking boxed wine because I'm not carrying like 5 bottles up the road. It's so insane. And I'm just gonna wait till people join or not join. Also, people are lighting fireworks outside, which I think is wonderful. And people are also like, oh, it was so sweet. I just went outside to not outside. I opened the window to listen to everyone clapping and clapped myself, and it was sweet. Okay. Yay, people are watching. Okay, comment if you can hear me fine. And I hope I didn't do this on my own page. It's a very high fact that I might have. But anyway, yeah. Yay for NHS people and people working on the front line. You're all doing so amazing. And I did cry a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, is everything good? Anyone gonna comment things? I can see people are watching. Hi. Okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't go live on my own page. If I did, it's fine. It's fine. We'll sort it out. I'm also going to try and talk a little bit slower because I know I've got a bit of an accent. And I... Okay, so I wrote down all my questions because I was going to do this on my boyfriend's laptop, but he's currently playing games with his friends. Like, I think he's playing Rocket League online, so... Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Cool. Right. So, first question from Sam, who I love. Sam asked, what's the first thing you're cooking in your kitchen? So, the first thing I cooked was a chicken in white wine sauce with asparagus and mashed potatoes. And oh, it was so good. I love our kitchen. We've currently got the washing machine, not the washing machine, the dishwasher, that's what it's called on. And I love it. It's just amazing. It cleans everything. Okay, so Nige asked, what's your favourite video game and what's your favourite console? I don't play a lot of video games. I've only just recently got back into playing video games. I've been playing a free game called Paladins recently. Actually, no. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft while watching Phineas and Ferb on Disney+. I don't know why it is one of the most relaxing things, especially like at this time. It's just so chill. But I think from my childhood, my favourite video game has to have been Crash Bandicoot on PS2 because I loved that game. I'm also wearing my patent pending PlayStation t-shirt. Love it. Anyway, Ben asked, what country would you like to visit? I want to go everywhere, if I could. But I think the country I really want to visit the most is... Actually, no, wait, I've been to Spain. I went to Ibiza and didn't realise it was in Spain until like the 4th day. Because I'm really good at geography, lads. I'm really good at geography. I don't know. Holland or something. I want to go just everywhere. Holland. I'm going to go for Holland. I'm now having a moment. Is that... I think it is. It's fine. I don't know. I feel nervous doing this. I don't know why. Okay. I'm going to have more gin. Okay. Kelly asked, describe your favourite thing about living in Glasgow. Can I say that all my stuff is here? And my boyfriend's here. I think genuinely my favourite thing about living in Glasgow is just the people. Because you get the weirdest people here. Like, I live in a tower block and you get some interesting people you meet in the lifts. Very interesting people. But on the other hand, you get people who are willing to help, just go totally out of your way to help you out. And honestly, it's a really friendly city. And everyone should come here. Come join me. It's fun, I promise. We have wine. I have wine. Dave asked what my favourite film is. My favourite film is Tangled. I love Tangled so much. It's just so chill and nice and happy. And it makes me happy. Oh, I love Tangled. It makes me just... I've watched it so many times, more times than I'm willing to admit. We are a good bunch, Mel. Especially you. You're my favourite. Faye asked, what's my favourite ice cream? I'm lactose intolerant, but my favourite ice cream is Haagen-Dazs, pralines, and something. I can't remember what the other, caramel? I can't remember. But oh my god, it's so good. I haven't had it in so long. I want it. She also asked what's my favourite sports and my favourite sports team. My favourite sport is, for a long time it was ice hockey, and I still adore ice hockey, and my team is the Glasgow Clan, who were also called the Braehead Clan. But they had to change their name because no one knew where Braehead was. It's just outside of Glasgow. It's a shopping centre. But at the second, I actually think my favourite sport might be football, and my favourite team's Liverpool. What has this boy done to me, lads? I never liked football, but now I'm like, oh, let's watch Liverpool. Not right now. Okay. More questions. Anthony, if I had never heard of a Bowling for Soup song, what 5 songs would you recommend me to listen to and why? Okay. So, High School Never Ends, because I remember listening to that song so clearly when I was in first year at school, which I was 12. I don't know what the American or English equivalent is. But I remember talking and ended up being really good friends with someone because I liked Bowling for Soup. The Bitch song, because that was the first ever Bowling for Soup song I heard. My mum showed it to me, and after I said I liked it, my mum just kind of stared at my little child brain and said, oh dear, what have I done? I've told Jarrett that story too. A couple of years ago, actually. The third song I'd recommend is Punk Rock 101. No one make fun of my accent. Because I love that song. It's just a tune. The fourth one is Girl All the Bad Guys Want, because, again, a proper tune. Clan changing their name. I know, it was insane. Like, Glasgow Clan changed their name, and I lived, like, right next door, basically. And I was like, I have to change all of my jerseys. It was a whole thing. I didn't like it, but I'm used to it now, I guess. I also live so far away. I was going to try and go to a game, but oh well. Anyway. And the fifth one is When We Die, because it's just such a nice, well, it's a song that tugs on the heartstrings for all the right reasons, and I love it dearly. Mark asked, there's a fault with... Oh, this is a hard question. I've been thinking about this for days and I still don't think I have an answer. Mark asked, there's a fault with Spotify. It'll get stuck on the next album you choose to listen to for a whole month. Which album do you choose? This is such a hard question. I think I'd probably choose Patent Pending Brighter. No. Oh my god, I hate this question. Actually, I love it, but it's hard. Oh no, I know what I'd choose. I'd choose All Time Low's new album, because I really want to listen to it, and that's probably what I'm going to do anyway. Is that a cop-out answer? I don't care. It's what I want. Eleanor asked, what quote do you live by... What quote do you try to and live by? So I've got 2 quotes on my arms. Can't see them properly. I've got one that says never grow up, and I've got another one that says take a breath and let the rest come easy. And take a breath and let the rest come easy is probably the one I try to live by the most, because I sometimes have to grow up and I hate it. I don't wanna. Mark, you're mean. It was so hard. I still don't have an answer. I'm gonna go for All Time Low's new album, because it's gonna be amazing and I'm so excited for it. Though I can't... I'm dyslexic, and I can't mention like half of the songs on their album at the moment because it just confuses my brain. It's a fun time. Okay. Steve asked, out of the 4 Bowling for Soup members, who would you rather be in isolation with? I'm going to say Rob. I don't know why, but I'm going to say Rob. I don't know, I just feel like we could have a chat and a drink and get along with Mikey as well. It would be perfect. Lee asked, top 3 things you would take to a desert island, not people or pets. But I love people or pets. Top 3 things. My harp. My new harp, which I was supposed to be getting my new harp this month. It was all organised. Now I don't know when I'm going to get it. Soon my baby will come to me. Spent so much money on it. I agree with the 5 songs and agree with the albums. Yes. So I'd take my harp. I would take boxed wine, because we all know me. And I would take probably my phone so I could listen to Spotify. And Netflix and Disney. Disney. Yeah. I'd take my phone. Oh, you couldn't charge your phone though. It's always the dilemma. Always the dilemma. Okay, I've only got 2 more questions. I can see people are leaving, so I promise I'll be done soon. Dawn asked, what is one artist / band you cannot stand that most people seem to think are the greatest? Okay, it's I'm gonna get so much hate for this. It's either gonna be Sleeping with Sirens or 30 Seconds to Mars. I've actually seen them both live a few times. I think I'm gonna go with 30 Seconds to Mars. I was not impressed by them, and I'm not their biggest fan anymore. I used to be. Actually, I'm seeing Sleeping with Sirens all-time low tour, I think, if that's still going on. I don't like them. It's a whole thing. Anyway. And the last question, unless you guys have any other questions, you can just leave them and I'll answer them. I'll stay around for 2 more minutes. Paul asked, who is your favourite Disney character and why? Right. So my favourite Disney character is Peter Pan. Because when I was a child, I used to live in Ireland, and we used to live in a 2-story house, and I was on the 2nd floor with my brother. My parents had to lock our windows every night and made sure they were locked and hid the keys and stuff in case I jumped out the window because I was that into Peter Pan, and I was like, I'm gonna fly, it'll be fine. But I love it. It's just, again, a nice movie. That's my childhood, and yeah. Either that or Stitch. Actually, my Stitch is currently on top of the fridge, which is still in our living room because we haven't gotten around to moving it yet. We should at some point. But it's actually really nice having the fridge here because you can just, like, if I want a cup of tea, just go to the fridge to get my milk. Anyway, that is all of the questions. Unless anyone else has any other questions, I'm just going to end this and drink my gin and watch a movie. I don't know what movie. I watched Coco last night, and I watched 3 movies. I watched Coco, I watched Mary Poppins, and there was another one I watched.